evening of February 17, 2008, 50-year-old Raymond White was traveling in a taxi when gunmen stormed Bartica. He was shot 4 times. 10 years later, he is no longer the man he used to be. Raymond is now totally dependent on his sons to do everything for him. He can no longer speak and has lost his memory. The last time he spoke was some 5 years ago, according to his sons. One of the sons, 20-year-old Marlon White, stays at home and does the bulk of the work. The eldest son, Michael, explained that the horror of 10 years ago changed their lives dramatically.
Before this ever happened to him, he was the breadwinner. He used to work and look after all of us. My brother was going to school still, and I was going to. No, I just left school when it happened. And right now it's a little difficult, but we try because my brother can't work. He has to be home all the time to look him. He can't work.
Raymond was shot to his legs and both arms and lost the ability to work. He retreated into a state of depression, which eventually rendered him helpless. He underwent surgery and left the hospital after 3 months, and though he lost the use of his left hand and most of the strength in his right, his son related that Raymond socialized with his friends and used to be much like his normal self after the shooting.
So he used to understand, he used to talk, he used to go out on the road.
Michael explained that after being unable to work for a few years, Raymond became withdrawn and eventually lost his memory.
But it's like about 5 years after, he stopped talking, and well, I would say I don't think he understands. But he used to talk after though.
Michael said his father underwent a CT scan and the doctors related that it is impossible for him to recover. The family believes that with more support, their father's health could have been saved. The younger of the 2 brothers explained that even now, his father needs specialized care, but it is not being given to him at the public health institutions. As such, help was sought from a private doctor, but even there, it is a challenge. However, they are still happy that their father is alive and with them.
Trying and seeing what we could do because I won't say it's hard or so. We just feel glad that he's alive and he's still here with us.
The reign of terror in Bartica left many without hope, but they soon decided that the massacre will not cripple them. One of them is Deborah Jilks. She was only married for 5 years when her husband Edwin was brutally gunned down. Today, she works at the National Insurance Scheme to take care of her 13-year-old daughter.
I'm a person that anything I could make $1 from. Like I make chicken food and sell. I make chicken food and go to work and sell. First I used to do clothes business, but don't they didn't come into thing, because sometimes you sell, you trust more than you sell, and though they're making sense. So you stop doing that, you sell the chicken food, and I work.
Edwin Jilks, a guard at Bank's DIH outlet, was shot while speaking to 2 other persons. The families maintained that promises were made to give them assistance, but over the years none came to fruition. The other persons who lost their lives on that fateful night were Dexter Adrian and Irving Ferreira, policemen Zahir Zakir, Shane Fredericks and Ron Osborne, Dearnrine Singh of Wakenham, Ronald Gomes of Kurukururu, Ashraf Khan of Essequibo, Abdul Yassin Errol Thomas of Tushan East Bank Essequibo, and Baldev Singh of Montrose East Coast Demerara. A monument has been erected in their honor, and the community continues to hold peace walks every year to honor their memories. In February 2017, gang members Mark Royden Williams called Durant and Smalley and Dennis Williams called Anaconda were sentenced to death for the killings. Baby Cartoon, Newsroom.